How are you feeling? And when did you find out that you were going to be in this match?
Okay, so I'm not feeling great. I like I'm feeling horrible, but honestly, I was on a cross country road trip with my dad and my mom because I was gonna have my dad retire and finally move him into the house that I got him in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's a cross country road trip, and we're driving. We're halfway through the country, and we're in like Montana at this point. And then I hear that Eddie Kingston can't make it in the match, and I
Oh,
pull over and I call Tony Khan and I say, I don't know what it's going to take, but if I can get cleared from my doctors, my foot doctor and my nose doctor, to be in this match, can we make it happen? He's just like, yeah, absolutely. So I'm on this road trip and I start in Seattle, and it's like I'm 12 hours into it at this point, and I flip a bitch and I start driving back to Seattle because that's where Dynamite was happening that Wednesday. So I'm driving 12 hours back the opposite way. It just
no.
came, and I'm like trying to get cleared, like why I'm going, and I'm like, I don't know. I literally, and then at the same time, I'm thinking like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? Like, enjoy your time off. Like, there's literally no rush. Like just move your parents in and enjoy your time off. And but no, man, I felt so compelled to have to be there. It was weird, and so I drove 12 hours, got like literally no sleep, showed up, and then got cleared right as I was getting in like to the building, and I was still in my walking boot. And then that was the first day I took it off is when I got to Dynamite. So I was literally like coming right down to the wire to see like what the hell's gonna happen. And I still don't know what's gonna happen because I haven't bumped, I haven't ran the ropes. You know what I mean? Like I'm still like I have a limp. My nose is killing me. And I literally if I got medically cleared, I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to do any of these tests. Let's just find out what happens Sunday at the pay per view.
Oh my God.
Like, so it's like going in Sunday at Double or Nothing, Anarchy in the Arena, which Anarchy in the Arena is a psychotic match. So, like, to find out like how I'm feeling Sunday, it's gonna be an interesting ride. But just the mental pain of sitting by and watching these shows and knowing I couldn't do anything to be a part of them was killing me. So if I have 1% chance to be there on Sunday, that's all I need. So yeah, it was coming down to the wire, and I was just like trying to think, I could show up to Seattle and literally not be medically cleared. But we got it. I called my nose doctor in Atlanta, and then my foot doctor in California, and everything was good to go. They told me just be careful, and they don't know anything about wrestling, but if I showed them the clip of Anarchy in the Arena, they'd probably shit their pants.
So how far ahead of last week's Dynamite was that call that you made to Tony Khan? Because I had also heard, don't know if it's true, that you were kind of hidden away, so word wouldn't leak that you were there to people like me, obviously. And it worked out. It was a huge surprise that you were there. But how far ahead of Dynamite do you even make that call?
Tuesday night.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
wild.
Tuesday night.
That's
I was in Yellowstone National Park with my dad for 12 hours that day doing a tour. I was in there for 12 hours, and then I said, "Okay, I'm coming to Seattle. We're driving right now." And then so I got no sleep. Like I was up for like 24 hours, like doing this trip to get there because there was no flights out of Bozeman, Montana, that would get me to Seattle in time. So I said, "What do? You just drive it. So let's go." And it was rough, but I got through it, and I literally was just like, if anybody was surprised, that's reasonable because I was surprised. Because if you told me Tuesday morning I was going to be going to Seattle, I'd been like, no, I'm not. I'm in Yellowstone National Park, like just enjoying my time off. And then next thing I know, I'm like, all right, let's go. And that's the thing is I'm so sporadic. Like I'll literally jump in a car and drive whatever to make something happen. So it was pretty crazy. Yeah, it was definitely crazy.